Stan Gibilisco here. I just had an inquiry about unit conversions in physics. A viewer is apparently having trouble uh, converting units in physics and wanted to know the process involved in doing that, among other things. Well, the process involved in unit conversions is to refer to tables or else memorize the contents of all of those tables. And when you're converting units, you should always make sure that you convert the units in the same dimension. That is to say, voltage to voltage, or mass to mass, or weight to weight. But be careful about mass to weight because it depends where you are, how much you weigh. For 100 kilograms of mass depends on, for example, which planet you're on. But a good source of tables for that information, interestingly enough, is the Electronics Workshop Companion for Hobbyists. As of today, my most recent book. I just had it published, as you can see, on May 18th, 2015. So what I'd like to do is show you the 4 appendices that I think apply the most after showing you showing you the general location of the video that I'm making this from. One of these 4 moons of Saturn, this one, this one, this one, or this one. I won't reveal which one for fear that you might have too easy a time coming after me and getting me for making a bad video. But what I'm going to do now is simply go to Microsoft Word, and in that program I have saved Appendix C, D, E, and F from the original manuscript of that book. Appendix C, Standard International Unit Converters, or conversions. Well, converters if you wish, if you want it to do the work for you, but all you've got to do to convert, say, meters to angstrom units is multiply by 10 to the 10th. So if you have a certain number of meters, some distance, 0.53 meters, and you want to find out how many angstroms it is, you multiply by 10 to the 10th. Conversely, multiply by 10 to the minus 10th. So if you have a certain number of angstroms and you want to find out how many meters it is, you multiply by 10 to the minus 10th. That's how tables like this work. So the next appendix I'd like to show you is appendix, well, let's see, I'm kind of forgetting how to do this here. File, open. I'm getting absent-minded in my old age. Oh, shucks. I know that there's a way to do this. File. Appendix D is the next appendix. Electrical unit conversions. The next appendix, and it's the same drill. And it has a whole lot of units, by the way. Units, some of which you may have never heard of. For example, let's just say Siemens. Maybe you've never heard of those units. Volts per meter, watts per square meter, things like that. Let's go to Appendix E. Magnetic unit conversions. Again, same drill. You ever heard of a Tesla? Well, you have now. Yeah, to know what it stands for, you'd probably want to read a physics book or something like that. For example, Physics Demystified, second edition, or an electronics book. Any good electronics textbooks will tell you what quantities these units measure, but the important thing is the source of the data, and the art of learning how to convert is simply the art of learning how to either read these tables, which is fairly easy, or memorize these tables, which is ridiculous, but yet a lot of teachers are going to require you to do things like that. Miscellaneous unit conversions. Well, this is miscellaneous physics units: cubic meters, radians, radians per second, angular speed, that happens to be, things like that. Back to a glimpse of my home, and back to a glimpse of the Amazon page for Electronics Workshop Companion for Hobbyists, a link to which I will provide in the description of this video. Stan Gibilisco, signing off from the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of Advanced Physics Unit Conversions. Until next time, so long.